how to get thrust from your potassium nitrate rocket if you didn't get any thrust in the beginning. Okay, before we get into the video, make sure you should like and subscribe, and let's get on with it. So, let's say you have all of your potassium nitrate rocket fuel, and you pour it into here. This is just a crude example, just a little cardboard tube, firework tube, and you're going to want to just pour your stuff in there, and you think, I'm going to light it, it's going to be a rocket. That's where you're wrong. You're going to want to get your rocket fuel, and you're going to want to get something like a dowel or a pencil for this show, and you're going to want to pour some in and then tamp it down really tightly. Pour some more in, tamp it down, and then when there's about, let's say, that much left, I would add a fuse, and then keep on tamping it down. And let's go with, not quick match, probably a Visco fuse you should use, or just a sparkler is what I usually use, as you'll see in my other videos. And so you just tamp it all down. And then another thing that will definitely create thrust, all the pressure that you've been pushing that down, that will create a little more thrust. Then, so you're going to want to get one where you just poured it in, and then you're going to want to get a scale. Put it on the scale like that, and then light it. You'll be able to see with the one that you didn't tamp down and the one you did. The one that you didn't tamp down, on the scale, it'll show how much thrust you're making by the amount of pressure that's coming out the top. And then on the tamp down one, you should be able to see a lot more numbers and a lot more pressure, because the thrust will be a lot stronger given the amount of pressure and the speed that's going to be coming out under that pressure. So that's one way to tell how much you're increasing your thrust. And then you're going to weigh how much your rocket weighs, and then see thrust equals fuel times acceleration, and make a fast rocket given how much fuel and weight your tube is. And another thing, you don't want just open like that. You're going to want a small hole. But a little bigger than that, I would say about around that big. You're going to want to hold around that big. Otherwise, this is too big and it's not going to be much. You're just going to want that little bit of that little hole so it can shoot up. So that will greatly increase your thrust. So yeah. Thank you for watching, and thank you for the comment from Great Science. Check their YouTube channel out, and thanks for watching.